So it looks like Top Gun Maverick crossed the $1 billion mark this past weekend at the worldwide box office. Yeah, we definitely got to talk about this. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel once again. If you guys are finding me for the very first time, please do me a favor, smash that like and subscribe button. So Top Gun Maverick, the sequel to Top Gun from the 80s, crossed the $1 billion mark at the worldwide box office this past weekend, which kind of shocked out a lot of people. I don't think anybody really expected this movie to cross $1 billion, but I'm actually pleasantly surprised that this happened. It goes to show that not just comic book films can make $1 billion at the box office. Now, when we look at the box office numbers, Top Gun Maverick took the #1 spot again, came back, took it back. It's only been in theaters 5 weeks now, and it made $30 million this past weekend, only dropping 31.7% from last week. You know, like Jurassic World and Lightyear. Lightyear's fallen a long way. Like, that movie just did not do as well as people thought that Buzz Lightyear was going to do in theater, and there's a whole reason why people think that and all that stuff, but we're not going to get into that. But Top Gun Maverick crossed the $1 billion mark, making 521 here domestically and 484 million internationally, crossing that $1 billion mark, which really surprised a lot of people, including me. Like, I never thought it would. Like, I thought maybe if this movie came out at 500 million worldwide, like, it would be very profitable and, you know, and it's successful, and that's what you do for, again, an 80s property, which I'm kind of worried now, because now, like, every studio is gonna be like, what 80 property do we have that we can relaunch that's gonna make $1 billion? We're about to launch into, like, the renaissance of 80s, like, movies that are gonna get, like, sequels and stuff. Every time something works in Hollywood, the next person copies it, and we just get a plethora of different ones, and they don't understand what made Top Gun Maverick special. You know, in a world where we have so many reboots and superhero movies and so on and so forth, Top Gun Maverick was a movie that was just made because the people behind it wanted to make it. They loved it. Tom Cruise wanted to make it. It was a passion project. They didn't do it just for money. Yes, they wanted it to be successful. Yes, they wanted to make a profit. No one makes a movie if you don't think you're going to get a profit, right? People make movies to make money, but it wasn't just for money. It was the fact that they actually had passion behind it, and they kept delaying the movie, making sure the movie, like, you guys don't know, this movie was being delayed a lot. You know, so much fact that we were like, I don't know if this movie's ever going to come out. But Tom Cruise had the passion to make it, and he made the best film that he possibly can because he wanted to make it. And that's why the movie is successful. $1 billion for this movie, I feel, is something that is a massive surprise, and it's like catching lightning in a bottle, and I don't think you can replicate this thing again. But it just goes to show you, if you have a movie that's a good movie, that's an entertaining movie, people will go out to the theaters and support it. But when you have a movie filled with agenda and politics and social politics, and you have, you know, gay people kissing, and you have transgenders, and you have this, and this, there's a time and place to have that stuff, but the real world is a scary place, and people want to go to the movie to escape, and they don't want to go to the movies and just have people just throw that stuff at them all the time, because you can go on the internet and see that stuff thrown at you all the time. Top Gun was a movie that was very simplistic at its core, and it delivered on what it tried to deliver. It didn't involve itself with, you know, racism and LGBT and politics and gas prices and all this stuff that's going on in the world today. It was a simple movie with a simple story, and people went out and they supported it, and they enjoyed it, and they went back and got their friends, and they brought their friends to go see it, and people went to go see this movie multiple times. And a thing that I kind of feel right now is I'm kind of getting burnt out with the superhero genre. It's like every time I turn around, there's like another movie coming out. It's like, boom, Doctor Strange, boom, Black Widow. We have 500 Disney Plus movies. Warner Brothers pulling out their stuff. Netflix. And like every time I turn around, there's a superhero property, and I'm just getting punched in the face, like, no matter where I'm going. And it does get kind of daunting after a while. Like a few years back, it was good, right? We were like, yes, we want this stuff, but be careful what you wish for, because when you start to get it, you start to get overwhelmed. And that's the way I feel with the superhero genre, and I think a lot of people are starting to feel that way with the superhero genre. I'm still looking genre. But next week or the week after, we got Thor: Love and Thunder, and I'm looking forward to Thor: Love and Thunder. Thor: Love and Thunder is going to be very successful, but I think we need to have more palate cleansers, and Top Gun Maverick, to me, was a massive palate cleanser, and I really, really think that more people want stuff like that. So Top Gun Maverick, very quietly, crossed $1 billion. Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness still hasn't done it, although I don't feel like Multiverse of Madness needs to be successful. You don't need to reach $1 billion to be successful in Hollywood. You just need to turn out a profit. Top Gun Maverick crossed the $1 billion mark, which is a massive accomplishment for this film, for Tom Cruise, and for everybody who participated in this movie. But I want to know what you guys think. Be sure to leave your comments in the comment box below. Smash that like and subscribe button. Till next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.